Hi, welcome on this video. I'm out here with Oliver, and again I take him to the bathroom here first because we're about to hit the street, so I'm going to expose him to more distracting environment, and as I continue to advance change with him. Now here's the thing, again, we talk about the walk, okay? The walk is still about relationship. Okay, it's still about, reversing the roles, and about good boy. So there we go. So he peeing right away, which is great. So when you're doing the walk, you want to take your dog to the bathroom first. Okay, so let them do their business because on the walk is about fading in. Okay, it's about interacting with your dog in such a way to for your dog to stay focused on you. So this is where you don't want them sniffing the ground. You want to keep their head up. Show again, demonstrate how that's done. And when you first start to do the walk, seeing if he needs to do number 2 here. When you first start to do the walk, focus isn't on distance, okay? And so when I'm walking here with Oliver, I'm not going to be going too far here at first. Okay, I'm going to stay within the front part of my yard, my house. So I'll give him another moment here. See if he needs to do number 2. And so as soon as we're done here with the bathroom, we're going to hit the street. So right here, but notice here as I'm doing this, I'm tapping the leash here, I'm nudging, I'm paying attention to how he's, so even there, if he's trying to pick up something off the ground, I'm going to nudge him out of that. So understand, this is all about making sure your dog is staying on task, for whatever that task is at whatever given time. Here's the bathroom, so, when it's the bathroom, I'm going to be interrupting a certain way. You don't want light, just light sniffing, circle motion. So using the leash to establish that. Okay, just how I nudge at certain times. It's all about kind of like your default setting. Because here my goal is to see if he will do number 2. So just kind of paying attention to his body language, and there he goes, which is a great moment. This is fantastic. So, because this speeds it up too. So if you want, so even there's a good example. The garbage truck's out, so that interrupted him for a second and it's throwing him off, right? He's doing number 2 midpoint. But notice what I'm doing. I tap the leash. He's very upset over that noise, right? But notice what I'm doing here. So dogs that have control issues, they get very reactive to noises. So right away, this is an opportunity to work on this. All right, I'm going to tap. I'm tapping because this will be great too for my walk because I know the garbage truck is in our neighborhood. And so I'm going to take advantage of that. So see if I can re-engage him for finishing number 2. He may not, but that's the thing about this. It's all about how you respond to any given moment. This is a good example of what to do. So he's sitting, I'm not going to let him sit. I'm going to give him a motion here. He may not finish number 2, but I'm going to see if I can reestablish it. So again, that's a good example too. Again, when the dog's reactive, you need to it's reverse thinking. You have to interrupt that. Circle around a little bit more. Give him one more chance here. If not, I'm sure he'll do it later. But again, that shows you the power of, again, my dog has a level of control, how that can interrupt certain things. So with him, that interrupted his bathroom focus, right? That noise from the garbage truck, which is a sign that he needs, again, leadership. Right, to bring his mind into a state of balance. See, he's trying to, and now here he's trying to air scent, right? That's another sign too. Trying to use his nose. He's got his nose up in the air here, so I'm going to tap him for that too. Same thing here. I'm just going to let him kind of sniff it, see if he'll go. This is where you have to kind of take your time. Because I know already when I get them out into a more distracting area, just from that moment here, it's happened out here with the garbage truck, it's going to be highly reactive. So I'm going to take them out. So here, as I move, we're going to move here out in the street. You already know the big bad garbage truck is out here, so. And so you're going to see me turning at certain times. Right here, you notice how I have the leash is short, choke chain's up high on his neck. I'm tapping, I'm keeping him right at my side. We're exiting for the first time. And I'm gonna stay again within my area, within my yard here. I'm gonna tap him back. So here, this is about, again, this is about the mind, okay? I understand, this isn't about, right now, this isn't about distance. I want to key up on activity here. You know, the garbage truck's been around. I think he went around the corner here. But like I said, you can bet if I notice a certain reaction from a dog, whether it's the garbage truck or whatever it is, that's now on my checklist, okay, to get him near or within that area that's causing distraction. So here, I have a couple people out in the street, down the street here. So maybe a mother and her daughter. Oh, here comes the garbage truck. Okay, so the garbage truck is starting to come down here. And look, he hears that sound. So what we're gonna do here, this is great. The garbage truck is gonna be making its way right down towards my house. And so I'm here, right notice here, I'm here at the side. So this is a really fantastic distraction exercise for all of it. And, you know, so I have them angled. So now when you deal with a distraction issue, you want to angle your dog at a bit of an offset angle. So it gives you the advantage, you're able to have a clearer picture as to how invested they really are. Because he's trying to spin and turn his head, you know he's got a problem. Because that represents you fading out. You know, for a dog that truly is a follower, when you're communicating with them at a certain level that you want them to relax, they shouldn't be spinning and turning. Okay, they should just let it go. Because what the messaging is, hey, I want it. So right here, see right there. So it's right there. As soon as he tries to turn his head, you'll see the garbage truck's coming. As soon as he tries to turn his head, I'm tapping. Now here's the thing: when the garbage truck gets really close to us here, which it will here in a minute, I may have to turn completely opposite towards the garage door area, which I'm going to have to do to really line this up so he's opposite, so I even have better control. So right there, I interrupted again. So all these moments he's trying to turn towards the garbage truck. See what I'm doing? I'm asserting influence over him. So right here, doing the same thing. Really starting to kick up here now a little bit. So now I'm turning the other way.